Howdy, this is Group Cassava, and we're presenting Man versus Machinery, the cultural evolution of specialty crops. Specialty crops are defined as fruits and vegetables, tree nuts, dry fruits, and horticulture and nursery crops, including floriculture. Historical perspective in California, the land of fruits and nuts. In the early 1900s, we had a shift from grains to grapes. Innovation efforts focused on mechanization, include introducing new varieties, seed quality, and very little attention to cultural practices. Following that was the 1920s with the intensification and diversification. During this time, canning and packing food machinery alongside with irrigation and transportation services were starting to become prevalent. In addition, land to labor ratios changed from 40 acres to one worker to 20 acres to one worker. Next, we have the 1930s and beyond with intensive crops and high wage economy. Specialty crops were often harvested by hand, leading to the need of human labor. With this, we had an influx of migrant workers that were preferable for their cheap labor. Lastly, lastly is present day in today's economic impact, with California growing 99% of specialty crops in the US, accounting for 49.1 billion in economic value and 24.9 billion in exports.
Current technological advancements. So precision agriculture has transformed specialty crop production by making it more efficient, sustainable, and technologically advanced. Mechanization not only addresses labor issues and costs, but also contributes to overall efficiency, consistency, and precision in specialty crop production. Without new agricultural technological advancements, farming labor would still have very many challenges. As Pedro mentioned, back in the 1920s, the land to labor ratio was like 20 to 1, which is a lot for just a singular person. However, these technological advancements do displace laborers from their jobs, and many of these, because of a lack of education, are unable to find other jobs because they're only specialized in farm labor. So potential culture shift in the increase in mechanization in agriculture is a transition from laborers who are knowledgeable about harvesting and the cultivation of crops and all the tricks of the trade to individuals who are more technologically experienced, know how to fix the machines, but are necessarily less experienced in the tricks of the trade of agriculture.
So what can we do about it? Especially Corp Task Force, you can develop a small group of individuals, meetings, growers, food processors, public agencies, commodity leadership, food innovators, retailers. You can learn more about related successors here or elsewhere, Specialty Corp, specialty fermentation products or processed foods, as well as breweries or distilleries, multi-ingredient convenience products. Not to replicate what's worked elsewhere, but to learn how they went about finding success. Compile and analyze information, propose a suite of potential operation options, share and seek feedback at a Specialty Corp Summit. And to the right's an example from Cincinnati 2021 Region's Food Policy Council report. As you can see that they have set an objective and at the outcome they want to achieve, as well as ways citizens can do to support the process.